Hey F1 fans, welcome to another episode of Who Moved Up and Who Moved Down in the Formula One Drivers and Constructors Championship. Wow, we're getting close to the end of the season. Max is still in contention. Ferrari is like turned upside down. Let's see what happens. And stay tuned, we'll do the car animation towards the end. All right, teams first. We have, look at that. Oh, we have a sad move for Ferrari. As expected, I think everyone knew this without putting up the numbers on this little presentation here. Both drivers DNF'd again, while both Mercedes finished well, and Team Max also finished well. So Team Max passes Team Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Not only that, but the team principal is saying, less talk, guys, more driving, which is, a little bit not fair, a little bit fair. So yeah, I think that's the big change up. That is huge, because remember, it's the team's position in the team championships that gives them all the money. And that's what lets them be able to continue to race year after year, is that hook, and all the press regarding, how great they are as a car manufacturer. So yeah, that's gotta hurt a lot. It is close though, so they are somewhat likely to pass Team Max again. Who else is close? Let's first see. No one else changed. So the difference here has grown, actually. We had a bigger difference last week, and we are close now. So Haas is catching up to Aston Martin. And let's see, those were close, but so at the same time, Aston Martin is falling a little further back from Red Bull. So Aston Martin is flailing a bit, while their competitors around them are doing a little bit better. But that's it. No other changes are likely to happen. I mean, I guess unless Williams continues to have a really sad time, as they did this weekend, getting 0 for the entire sprint race and main race all weekend, both drivers. But still, that's quite a lot in the midfield. So I don't actually expect this to change, but this one might change. The Haas's have been doing really well, especially call out to Ollie Behrman. Okay, now let's move on to the Drivers' Championship. Okay, what has occurred? All right, starting a bit lower down. Yes, like I said, Ollie Behrman has been spectacular, whereas Sainz had a bad weekend all around, getting no points. So there we go. Behrman moves up 2 spots in the championship. And then we got a swaparoo. Okay, so yep, Aston's struggling. Liam Lawson managed to take advantage and move up. Still pretty close with 4 points. It used to be close as well with 2. So yeah, good on him. What else? Okay, no one else. Everything else stays the same. As we know, okay, so Max needed to win everything and Lando had to screw up. So that didn't happen. So yes, Max can still mathematically win, but it's very tight now. A lot of screwing up has to happen on Lando's part, and even Oscar's part. So let's hope, or I will hope, because I'm not going to assume you all are Max fans, but hats off to him. Team Red Bull, there he is in P3 and doing his best. From the back, from the pit in Brazil, all the way up to P3. Let me know in the comments if you think that they should not have pitted for those softs at the end, because he was leading the race. So if he could have just fended off, he needed to fend off Norris and Antonelli. He needed to fail to fend off Norris and Antonelli to end up where he did in P3. I think he would have fended off Antonelli. It would have been hard pressed to fend off Norris, but you never know. Norris has much more to lose. Max is like, this is it. So I would have liked them not to have taken him out there for a soft tire and see what he could do on the mediums, because everyone else would have been degrading too. And it could have rained and et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, so that's how it stands at the top. George is doing okay every race, very consistent. It's amazing these two haven't fallen because 0 and 0 again. Sorry, in the main race. That's what, I'm looking at the point changes. There's some point changes. That's from the sprint race. Charles did especially well podium on the sprint race. So yeah, Antonelli's been great. Anything else specific? Who do you think is going to end up in the main Red Bull team? I'm thinking Hajar, but maybe Yuki, because he's been, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. He's been very mature about how bad and how hard it is to drive the car. Let's just say that. Willing to be a team player, all that. Okay, let's look at the closeness. Holy smokes. So these two are now tied with Hajar catching up to Hulky, and I would say is somewhat likely to pass him. Liam made some progress on the championship. I would say Hajar will probably get him. Sorry, Hulky, before the end of the season. This is all very close. Even 3 points right there. Behrman is on a tear. That could happen. He could move up. These are tied now with Aston's losing strength. So Alonso's still in between here, but maybe not for long. Tied now with Behrman. Wow. And with Behrman ahead, meaning he's gotten more higher finishes. Yeah, also still close with Saints, still close with Lawson. So really anything can happen in this whole area. Wow. This is the place to watch, I guess. Okay, and the rest are, okay, lower. Like, Yuki just needs one good result. Like, if he can get a P6, just extract something out of that car, he'll suddenly jump up so much. But there you have it. Guys, holy smokes. Only 3 races remaining. Holy smokes. Before we go, let's cut over to the little car animation to see how it's shaping up now towards the end visually. I will play it from the beginning again. It's always amazing to see how painfully little progress the whole mid and backfield makes. Yep, there's Max and the McLarens, and it kind of stays this way, doesn't it? Okay, Britain, Belgium, Hungary, little charge there by Leclerc. Okay, and the Netherlands, Max starts to make his charge. George doing very well as well. He's just not in range. This is where they're tied. And then here we are in Brazil, where Lando jumps ahead. Max barely in contention. And hey, this is it. Let's see who's going to make it from here. Yeah, let me know what you think. Is it going to be Lando? Is it going to be Piastri coming back to form? Or is Max somehow going to blow everyone out the water? I have not great hope. So yeah, this is it. One more week and then we'll be back for the triple header and we'll do our last video at that point. If you like, please subscribe, and all that helps. Share with a friend, and see you next time after the end of the season. Woo!